So, hello there, good people. Welcome to Vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Kola. I believe that you are not here by chance. I believe that you are here by divine appointments. So, let's make this intentional and let's make this investment of time count. Agreed? Now, would you agree with me that we were not created just to work and live a life that's just above mediocrity and die? We were created with inherent gifts as vessels of hope and impact. Okay, divine gifts to fulfill God's purpose, to dominate in life, and to bless others. Would you agree with that? Okay, so let's unpack this. VYB, VYB, stands for Visualize Your Breakthrough. Now, the first thing I'd like to share with you is this. The income examples presented in this Vibe opportunity overview are for illustrative purposes only and do not guarantee earnings. For full income disclosure, please visit the vibe.io / policies and you get all the information that you want in there. Okay? So now, question is this. What do you want out of life? What are you pregnant with? What is your desire? What have you always wanted to do that you haven't done yet? You see, perhaps you have big ideas, you see opportunities, you want to create, you want to build, you want to succeed. For most people, the journey is not that easy. See, despite ambition and drive, many face challenges that keep them stuck. So the question for you is, what is stopping you? Perhaps one of these key issues is what's stopping you. Perhaps it's a lack of support for those amazing ideas that you have. Perhaps it's a lack of startup capital, or maybe a lack of space to create, or a lack of time to manage because you're working 9 to 5, maybe three different places. Or maybe it's a lack of knowledge to execute. Well, guess what? You're not alone. Over 76,000 people have opted to sign up with us since January 10. Some of them didn't even know the name of the company at the time. They didn't even know what the products was. And yet from 160 countries, people who have these same challenges opted in to vibe with us. Cool. Now, when you go to our back office, once you get involved, create a free guest account, okay? And log into the back office, and you'll see where it documents how many people have actually signed up with us that we are vibing with right now. All right. Now you might say, okay, what is the vision? It's very simple. Our vision is to build a global community that empowers individuals to break barriers, to achieve real results, and lead with purpose. So, what about our vision? What's the vision? Well, the vision is to inspire individuals to align with their true potentials, to embrace meaningful connections, and live boldly on their own terms. Does that make sense to you? It sure does to us. So, the next thing is this: whether you're 18 years old or 95 years old, whether you're financially challenged or you're a multimillionaire already, there is not a more gratifying feeling than for a person to know that you are using your divine talents and gifts in alignment with your calling and fulfilling your purpose for being on earth in the first place. So we say, allow Vibe to help you to discover your gifting, to develop, to demonstrate, and to deploy your purpose to the world. Make sense? Now our ecosystem. So what is the ecosystem? We say that Vibe is a premier institution for higher learning and mentorship focused on the spiritual, financial, and entrepreneurial development and the deployment of your life's purpose. Now, in concert with that, we have 7 powerful pathways. See, Vibe U, as in Vibe University, we call it, okay, has 7 faculties, which we call 7 powerful pathways. But see, Vibe is not just about education, it's about life elevation. and we'll break that down further. So here are these 7 pathways that we talk about. We have what we call the Vibe Vault. You'll see why it's a vault in a minute here. The Vibe Vault is streaming education. It's kind of like Netflix that has streaming entertainment. But with Vibe, it's not entertainment, it's life elevating education. And then we also have the Vibe Tribe, which is community and network. You'll see a little bit more what that's about in a minute. Then we have the Vibe Global, which has to do with content and commerce. And then we have 4 other pathways or products or faculties, such as the Vibe Ventures, which is funding access. Remember that crazy idea that you said you have and never thought you could find anybody to fund it? We got you covered. What about Vibe Spotlight? Vibe Spotlight is what we term brand visibility. You know that you cannot make a sale in secret, right? You've got to get spotlighted. Let's spotlight. If you have a business or you're creating a business, let's spotlight you to our ecosystem, tens of thousands of people that want what you got. Then we have the Vibe Style. This is our swag deal right here, right? You got some swag? So Vibes, we have a 40,000 square foot facility that we're partnered with. We got stylists in there. Share with us your designs, okay? Maybe something that can go on a t-shirt or on a purse or on a bag, or on a coffee cup. It's merch movement. And our people will create everything from step one to step done, and then we will market it to our ecosystem, and we will share with you in the revenue that comes in over that product. Isn't that awesome? This is not just MLM network marketing. There's so much more to it. And then we have the Vibe Brandworks. That's business building. What is that all about? Well, perhaps you have a digital space, a website, okay, and you have a business. But you know what? You need all kinds of things. You need SEO optimization. You need to have a website that looks like $1 million because hopefully you're selling $1 million business opportunity or products, right? So let's help her put all that together. You get it all in one place. Now, let's take a look at the Vibe Vault. I call the Vibe Vault, which is our flagship product, a treasure chest full of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. In there, we have over a couple dozen teachers, mentors, millionaires showing you hands on, daily and weekly, how to make money on a daily basis, to multiply your talent, and to fulfill your purpose using knowledge of the following things. How about Forex trading? How about crypto? Who doesn't want to know about crypto? It's taking over the world. And DeFi. We even have automated trading. We have live classes and recordings for the classes that you missed. We have sports betting. Even universities are creating curriculum for sports betting. We know of people who are making tens of thousands of dollars per day in sports betting. How about market insights so that you can know what financial products to get into and when to get in and when to get out? What about personal development to help you develop that character, you know, for the success that you've been hoping for and praying for? Because without that character to support the success, you will not be able to sustain it, even if you ever attain it. And then AI marketing. Bottom line, with AI marketing, you better either learn it and use it or get left behind. We got you covered. We have a faith-based academy. I call it self-mastery and self-manifesting. We have a 1-year course. In that course, let's introduce you to yourself, your real awesome self. You know what? It might scare you to discover how wonderfully you have been created, appointed, anointed, and equipped to reign in life. So that's the Vibe Vault, right? Now, what about once you get into our back office? You'll get to see all these course classes. One of the first things we want to show you is the first 48 hours, what you should do step by step to ensure that you start on the right foot, to ensure your success. And then beyond that, we also have a course here called the Legend Maker. This Legend Maker ladies and gentlemen, is a system for earning up to $16,000 per month in income in 7 to 12 weeks. It's not guaranteed, it's going to take some work, but you got a system, plug and play, right? And if you, when you go further, you'll also see some other course uh, cards here, and you'll notice that we have our courses in several languages. Isn't that amazing? After all, we're in 160 countries, right? Now, the next thing is the Vibe Global. My goodness, Vibe Global. I call this self manifestation. I call it become you. You know, put your ideas into courses, something you do so well, and sell the courses to our global community. You know, what if you created a course that you sold at $20 and 1,000 people bought that course? That would be $20,000 that you made right there. That has nothing to do with MLM, right? We've got networking, content creation, self branding, collaboration, commerce, monetization. These are the things that you can get, become a creator in Vibe Global. And then, of course, we've got the Vibe Tribe. Vibe Tribe, that's our community. Find your community or create your own community in here. Find people who talk like you, think like you, walk like you, act like you. You know, they're all in here. And find or build your own network. You know, we're talking about community, connection, support, mentorship, growth, and networking. You understand what I'm talking about? And then we go Vibe Fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your virtual fitness gym and hub. We got fitness for every level. Follow through with these amazing coaches live online. We have customized meal preparation plans. We have live coaches. We have mindset training that'll help you to do the right thing to put your health in proper shape. Okay? Now, there are two ways to vibe with us, ladies and gentlemen. You can either just go ahead and purchase a subscription and then learn in our global network. Apply what you've learned and make money without network marketing. Because maybe that's not for you, right? That's okay. We got a spot for you. Or maybe you want to be a vibe partner. Maybe like me, you feel a sense of obligation to market this amazing vibe opportunity to others, just like somebody shared it with you. You know, we are commanded to help others with the same help wherewith we have been helped, right? It's a commandment. Google it, it's in the book. So you have a choice. Now, there are 5 ways to earn. Let's take a quick look at those. You can become a product of the product, like we talked about. You can do direct sales. You can market some of our products and processes to people that they don't even have to become a part of the networking aspect of our company. And then we got this amazing 3 by 10 legacy network. That's a mind blower. Tremendous income. And let me share with you some of the bonuses that we have within that. Fast start bonuses and check match bonuses that are mind blowers. Let's take a quick look at the legacy network. So, on the fast start bonuses, imagine that every subscriber that you introduce to Vibe, as they pay their monthly subscription, you're earning $40 every single month from that subscription. And if they bring in other subscribers, and those subscribers are making payment on their subscriptions monthly, you earn another up to $20 monthly on those subscriptions. And then we have check match bonuses. So the subscribers that you directly introduce to Vibe, whatever money they make on the subscriptions in their network, if they make $5,000, you also get a $5,000 bonus check. And the people that they, subscribers that they introduce, whatever they're making on the subscriptions within their network, you're going to earn 50%. Is that awesome or what? Now, let's put some figures to it. So let's say you refer 10 subscribers, and these subscribers are paying their monthly subscription. We'll talk about that in a minute. But what is $40 times 10? That's $400, right? But there's also an additional $50, which is in the matrix bonus. I'm going to cover that in a minute. So that's $450 altogether. Well, what if each of those subscriber friends that you have, what if they also uh, referred 10 each? Now you got 50 on your second level. That's another $1,000 plus a $250 matrix bonus for a total of $1,250. Add that, add that all together, you have $1,700 per month. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty good income, right? Now let's look at the check match bonuses. Again, let's say you help 10 subscribers, okay? They're paying their subscriptions and they introduce other subscribers who are paying for their subscription, and your direct 10 subscribers each earned just $500 a month. Just $500. What's $500 times 10? That's 5,000, isn't it? Well, let's just say each of those five also introduce 10 subscribers each. That's a total of uh, of 50. Okay, 50 on your second level. That's another $250 per month for a total of 6,250. And add that all together, you get $11,250 per month in check match bonuses. Imagine if I were to refer you to a company and they chose to pay you $11,250 per month, but because I introduced you to that company, they sent me a check also for $11,250. Wouldn't that be awesome? I've never seen anything so lucrative and simple. Now let's take a look at the legacy network. It's a 3 by 10 matrix, unlimited earnings, and up to $5 for every matrix positions. Now, do you know how many subscriptions it takes to fill a 3 by 10 matrix? How about 88,572? That's a possible pay positions of 88,572. Now multiply that by $5 and tell me if that isn't some really healthy monthly income that is possible for you. And of course, we talked about the fast start bonuses monthly, okay, which is first level up to $40 again, second level up to $20, check match bonuses monthly, first level 100% match, second level 50% match. You're getting the idea. So we say get started now. You're going to get started sometime anyway, rather sooner than later, right? Well, we have three different ways that a person can get started. I call it weak faith, little faith, and great faith. But let's take a quick look at that. So we got the Elevate membership. And let's just say you feel your faith level is $40 a month. That's all you believe your creator can make available to you. That's okay. Be it unto you according to your faith, right? You're going to get access to the ecosystem and everything that we have based on the level of your membership, right? So now let's say you have a little more faith. You come in as a pro membership. That is $159.99 per month. Okay, you get more access to more things at 150, and obviously you'll be able to make more income also, right? And remember, you in this situation, you want to be a VYB partner, an IBO, independent business owner, which means there is a $9.99 per month monthly independent business owner fee that gives us the opportunity and the right to pay you on the matrix bonus and pay you beyond just one level as if you were just a direct affiliate. Now, the premier membership that we have is the Legend membership. Here you get to monetize it and maximize it. You get everything. It's $249 per month. Okay, here you get to be a creator, which means you can create products, place them inside of our ecosystem. We market it for you, and you make money on those products. How many network marketing companies allow you to do that? All they want you to sell is their stuff, right? So Get in where you fit in. Elevate Pro Legend. Weak faith, little faith, or great faith. The choice is yours, right? The journey begins with vibe, ladies and gentlemen. It begins with vibe. So get back with the person who invited you and create a free guest account. How expensive is free? You know, set up your profile and enable Telegram notifications so that we can get in touch with you. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're hungry for financial independence, passionate about personal growth, or ready to discover and deploy your God given talents and purpose through entrepreneurship, this is your moment, and Vibe is your vehicle. Create a free guest account right now. Join us and let's go and make disciples of all nations. It's a commandment, it's in the book. Google it. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for investing time with me, and we will see you at the top. Bye for now.